Hello, I'm Alan England.
I'm Jalaja Hagwood.
I'm Emmanuel Kendrick.
I'm Jacob Washington.
And I'm Gabrielle Kendrick.
And we are the Whites Creek FFA chapter.
Last year, we won the Ford STEM Community Challenge.
We are back this year bigger and better and ready to win. We have won many state and national awards, such as the Ford STEM Community Challenge and the Governor's Environmental Award. The successful Farmer magazine featured us as one of the top 3 high school agricultural programs in the United States who is changing the world of agriculture.
Because of this, we've been on local and national news.
We have a great program at our school. We not only study solar, wind, hydrogen, biodiesel, and ethanol, we make them in our laboratory. Our school is very unique, where you can study alternative energy for 3 years as a career pathway.
Our FFA takes education to a higher level. Our school has a mobile educational lab which we take to schools across the U.S. Recently, we traveled across the United States to Canada and Florida to educate high schools and colleges about alternative energy. We traveled the entire way on biodiesel that we made from soybeans that we grew. This was possible through the Ford STEM Community Challenge.
What do we want to accomplish? I'm glad you asked. We want to use the non-pollutant, completely renewable hydrogen to replace the harmful, polluting fossil fuels we use today. We plan to convert our F-150 truck and our international tractor to run off of hydrogen, then using these hydrogen vehicles to assist in growing produce at our community garden for families in need. Of course, to fuel these vehicles, we have to construct our own hydrogen processor. This will be powered by our own small solar farm that's located at our school.
After we accomplish this, we plan to educate the public about the advantages of hydrogen. We plan on taking the hydrogen tractor to display it in our alternative energy booth at the National FFA Convention for over 60,000 people to view. We're also going to present the hydrogen tractor at the Farm Bureau State Convention and the National Farm Bureau Convention. Then we'll showcase the hydrogen tractor at the State FFA Convention in front of 15,000 people. Lastly, we'll travel across America, taking our lab along with our hydrogen tractor, pulled by our hydrogen Ford truck, to inform and educate thousands.
Have you ever seen a hydrogen tractor? Well, this is a 1944 Farm All tractor that we will use to convert to run on hydrogen. The hydrogen-powered tractor will be used to work in our community garden to increase productivity, efficiency, and in a non-pollutant way.
Along with the hydrogen tractor, we have also decided to convert a 1997 Ford F-150 truck to run off of hydrogen. We plan to use this truck to inform people about hydrogen power and what all is involved in converting over to hydrogen. We also plan to use this truck in our community gardens and for any future trips of ours.
We will use a portion of the Ford STEM Community Challenge grant to complete our small solar farm. Even though our solar farm will power our hydrogen processor, we could use it to power other equipment like our greenhouse and lab. Also, we will attach several onto our mobile lab to allow us to power equipment on the go. This would especially come in handy during our next trip with the hydrogen truck and tractor. This is because the solar panels there will act similar to the ones in our small solar farm and power the hydrogen processor, allowing us to fuel the vehicles while we're on our trip.
Here you can see our freshman alternative energy class in our lab. Although we have a shop, we make all of our alternative energy fuels in here, such as biodiesel, ethanol, wind, solar, and of course hydrogen. Hydrogen has 0 emissions. It also doubles the fuel efficiency of your vehicle. Some people think hydrogen is the fuel of the future. This is why we selected hydrogen as part of our Ford STEM Community Challenge. Here you can see our freshman alternative energy class in our lab. Although we have a shop, we make all of our alternative energy fuels in here, such as biodiesel, ethanol, wind, solar, and of course hydrogen. Hydrogen has 0 emissions. It also doubles the fuel efficiency of your vehicle. Some people think hydrogen is the fuel of the future. This is why we selected hydrogen as part of our Ford STEM Community Challenge.
How do we make hydrogen? Great question. To make hydrogen, water has to undergo a process called electrolysis. This process requires H2O, a catalyst such as sodium hydroxide, salt, or potassium hydroxide, and a DC power source. The combination of electricity and the catalyst separate the 2 hydrogen atoms from the 1 oxygen atom, giving us the ability to collect and store the hydrogen for fuel.
At the local Whites Creek Community Garden, we grow several types of crops, such as tomatoes, watermelon, squash, okra, banana peppers, bell peppers, cantaloupe, red peppers, and 4 acres of soybeans we use to make biodiesel in our lab, along with the corn used to make ethanol. This past year, we grew over 8,000 pounds of food to give to the people in need around the community. We plan to use our Ford F-150 truck and the Farmall tractor once they're converted to hydrogen to work in the garden.
We have many partners ready to help us with our Ford STEM Community Challenge. In this picture, we are at Middle Tennessee State University, who will be our partners in making hydrogen. Another partner is Farm Bureau, who will help us promote educational events with our hydrogen tractor and truck. The Whites Creek Community Garden will be our partner in growing food for people in need. Another one of our partners is Sun Edison, who has already donated 40 solar panels to help start our school solar farm.
With a hydrogen truck, hydrogen tractor, and our mobile lab, we plan on going around the country and special events such as the National FFA Convention, Farm Bureau State Convention, National Farm Bureau Convention, and the State FFA Convention, where we will educate and innovate over 100,000 people.
Winning the Ford STEM Community Challenge will help us prepare students with STEM skills for careers in alternative energies.
Fueling future innovators for a greener tomorrow.